Fly ball down the line, Auer. And 2 away now. Stepping to the plate for Scranton Wilkes-Barre, number 97. Runner at first with nobody out. Outfielders will want to get the ball in quickly if it gets past the infield. Keep them from going first to third.
Hey, your turn.
The 1-0 pitch. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. High in the air, out to right. Hauls it in, there's 1 away. Digging in at the dish for the Bulls, Charles LeBlanc. 3-2, here's the pitch. Ground ball up the middle, and there's a hit, headed for the plate. Comes in to score. Not in time, safe. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't exactly square it up, but that's a good approach paying off. This next at-bat looms very large. And time called at the plate. They might be trying to break up the rhythm he's got on the mound right now.
1-1.
Inside, nearly clipped the hitter. Next one's fouled back. 2 outs, bases empty. So now a full count with another power hitter waiting on deck. What a take with 2 strikes. Foul ball, it remains a full count. Righty sets, kicks, and delivers. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. The Bulls holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. The tying run is aboard. That one was way in on the hands. He did a great job to pull them in and get enough barrel on the ball to push it back through the middle for a hit. And next, the cleanup hitter, Owen Miller. And that puts the tying run on base. And I'm a bit surprised he went to the off-speed there. If it's a fastball, less of a chance of walking him. Next to hit, Oswald Peraza. On the ground to third, and handles that one. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. So up next, Carson Williams. 0-2, rocks and fires. Lays down a bunt. In plenty of time to first. They thwart the bunt. He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great. Digging in for the Rail Riders, number 97. Making a lot of contact recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Ball.
Runner at first, nobody out.
Your turn. Drive him in. Clutch up for us.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a hit. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. Really trusted his hands and let the ball travel on that pitch, and it allowed him to go the other way for the hit. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Owen Miller.
Hey, your turn right here. Drive him in. Runner!
There goes the runner. Soft contact in the air. They get one. Tries to wiggle out of the rundown now, and they tag the runner for the out. Next to bat for the Rail Riders, number 97. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Pitcher blew that by him at the plate, and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it could get interesting later in the AB. Swings through it.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And one away now in the top of the third. Here's the catcher, Logan Driscoll. The 2-2. Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. Lead runners around second. The throw to third. And he's safe. So it's first and third with one down. And he showed a nice up-the-middle approach on that hit, something you always like to see from a minor league hitter. Nobody on and 2 outs. And here's the first baseman. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time.
Ball.
In the air to the right, Auer on the way over. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Base is empty with 2 out. The first baseman now at the plate, 1 for 3. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. In the air to left. And that's a foul ball. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. The tying run is aboard.
Now back, the third baseman, Owen.
Coming up to the dish for Scranton Wilkes-Barre, Owen Miller. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out. That ends the inning. And now at the plate, the first baseman, number 97. Swing and a rocket. It's back there. And that's the third out. 1 out, runner at second base. Next is the designated hitter, Mike Antico. 3-2 now. Base hit. Runner around third. Comes across to score. In there, he's safe. That's a great example of his top-end speed. Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable. And the next batter, the first baseman, number 97. 2 hits in 5 at-bats last night.
One better right here.
And a good fastball to start off. That's strike 1. A little too slow on that heater. He might have been expecting something off speed. Out towards left center, Baker on the move to the alley. Makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Runner at second, 1 away. Stepping to the plate for Scranton Wilkes-Barre, number 97. This one lifted to center field. Montgomery under it. And now 2 down. Digging in for the Rail Riders, number 97. Out to center, Williams on the move. Can't get there, and it's a base hit. That one was way in on the hands. He did a great job to pull them in and get enough barrel on the ball to push it back through the middle for a hit. Next to bat for the Rail Riders, Owen Curette picks over, dives back in safely. Nobody out and a runner at first.
Runner!
Kick, the pitch, runner goes. Line drive, and it's caught. Now a throw to first. Runner won't get back in time. It's a double play. Coming up next to the dish for Durham, Logan Driscoll. Here's the 1-1. That's a hit. Coming around third. Scores with ease. The tag at third, and he is out. here's the first baseman, 1 for 3.
Yep. Oh,
2 outs, bases empty. This pitch popped up. LeBlanc has a beat on it. And that's that. No runs. We all know he's capable of more, but they got the win, and he should be. And here is the first baseman, number 97. Tearing it up at the plate recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak. Check swing, batter went around. Strike
No
1.
ball. 1 strike.
And a sac bunt here. Melendez fires to second for 1. Throw to first, but not in time. 1 gone and a runner on at first. Owen Miller digs in now. Runner on the go. On the ground to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner turns at second. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. Now this is lifted to center. De La Rosa on the move. Makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Applies the tag and they get 2. Double play. 2 gone and the base is loaded. The first baseman, the next to hit. 0 for 1, hit into a fielder's choice the first time. And it's a pop-up. Makes the catch. They limit the damage here. So they get. Stepping to the plate for Durham, Mike Antico. To first, might be 2 here. To second, that's 1. To first, double play, nicely done. We're in the top half of the 5th. Coming up to the dish for Scranton Wilkes-Barre, the first baseman, number 97. And that's a fair ball. Around first, hustling for 2. Here comes the throw. Safe at second with a leadoff double. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. Runner takes off for third. Grounds this one to the right side. Takes it to first for the out. Stepping to the plate for Scranton Wilkes-Barre, Luke Ritter.
Here we go.
And the 2-1 pitch. On the ground, right side. 2 away as the run scores from third. First and second, 1 away. Next to bat for the Bulls, Theo Gillen. On the ground, 2 ball. Slings to second. Double play. Boy, they cannot seem to break through. The first baseman will hit next. 1 for 3. Squares to bunt, but misses. A little too amped up on that bunt attempt? I don't know. You have to be able to pull back if it's going to be out of the zone. Strike 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The right-handed reliever. That one not close. Now a flare off the bat, and that will fall. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Now the third baseman, Owen Miller.
Clutch up. Drive him in right here. You go.
On 0-1, the delivery. On the ground, could be two. There's one.
He's going.
Over to first, safe.
No, he's safe.
All set to start the ninth inning in this one. And now, the first baseman. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Incredible late action on that slider. Took a sharp turn at the last second.
Hey, looks like
Line drive for a base hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So digging in, Owen Miller.
Miller.
And now the 3-1 pitch. Runner on the move.
Take your base.
Now batting, designated hitter, Luke Ritter.
Next to bat for the Rail Riders, Luke Ritter.
Hey, keep it going. Clutch up for us.
And here's the 0-2. Runner's on the move. Hard ground ball, base hit, coming to the plate. Scores easily. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. Bases are empty with 2 away. Digging in for the Rail Riders, number 97. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
Ball 1.
In the air, out towards right center. And that's that. The final damage here, they bat around. 10 come to the plate, and they put 7 runs on the board. 2-3-4 to lead off in the bottom of the ninth. The Rail Riders out in front, 11-0. Number 97, with a good game to help them get the win. Notched 3 hits in the game. Obviously, he was a big piece of their success in this ballgame. Great effort at the plate. Coming up to the dish for Scranton Wilkes-Barre, number 97. First and second with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. It's ball 1.
1-2.
Double play ball to second. Good feed, that's 1. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a result. 1 out and 2 on. And now, Luke Ritter.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Clutch up for us.
Runner on the go. In the air, right field. Lays out. Oh, it's off the glove. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Big swing of the bat right there to give them the lead. That was clutch. That's such a disciplined swing. Staying tall and getting the barrel to the high fastball. That might even have been above the zone, but still some good contact. 1 away. Runners at the corners here. Stepping to the plate for Scranton Wilkes-Barre, Jorge Barrosa. Grounder, might be two. Goes to second for
He's
one.
out.
On to first, double play, and that's the inning. They pick up a run. Digging in at the dish for the Bulls, Eduardo Villa. On the ground, and there's a hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. He scores, and that ties it up. Now the tag at second, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double. It doesn't come much. So 2 down. The first baseman getting ready to hit. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. Foul ball there. We're here in the top half of the third. 2 down and nobody aboard. Strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a base hit. Gets on base and keeps it going. He's been red hot at the dish lately. Hard ground balls like that are really tough to make a play on. I know when I was playing second base in JV baseball back in the day, I had no interest in charging grounders like that one. 1-2 pitch. Runner on the go. Got him looking. And the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors. 1 left on base. We move on to the bottom of the third. All tied 1-1. Man at first with 1 gone. Carson Williams now at the plate. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Quickly to second for 1. Return throw to first. Out. Double play, and that'll do. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Eric Orzi. This is a pitcher who needs the defense to be on their toes. Not a big strikeout artist, more of a pitch to contact arm out there. Throws to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Luke.
This call to the bullpen is brought to you by Mid-South Electronic Credit Union. You can bank on them with your business. And that one fouled off. Swings through it.
0-2.
Now here's the 0-2. And there's a ball.
1-2.
Couldn't hold back. Run up on strikes. 2 out. So 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Pablo Aliendo. Fly to center, and that ought to do it. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. I think he may find a way to get some extra cage time out. And here's the first baseman. On fire at the dish lately. Already with 8 hits in the series. Not even close there.
High. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive. And a base hit. Round second headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Here's the third baseman, Owen Miller. First offering, and the runner goes. Pitch misses.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Goes to second, and he's out. That's a calculated risk trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play, but now they've really got to execute. No chance at bringing in the run on the sacrifice fly. They need a hit. This one in the air to right, Auer in position, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. Moving on now to the home half of the third inning. Scranton Wilkes-Barre with the lead, 1-0. Two outs, bases empty.
Number 97.
Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder
No ball.
even higher
One
after
strike.
that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. The Rail Riders, down by 4 runs. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Fights that one off, we'll reset and do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That one missed. Great job to lay off that one on 0-2. Those big looping curves are very tempting. Ground ball to third base. The throw to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Home half of the 5th coming up. Durham with the lead, 6-2. Ivan Melendez, the next to hit. 3-2 now. On the ground to first, could be 2. 1 at second. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Offense held in check here, and we're through 5 innings. Durham ahead in this game, 6-2. Man at second, 1 away. The first baseman will hit next, 1 for 3.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Clutch up for us.
And he takes a strike, just shaved the edge. And the strike zone swells in size. The Rail Riders with the tying run at the dish. Got him swinging. And there's 2 away. Stepping to the plate for Durham, Ivan Melendez. 0-2 now. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here's the throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. First and second, 2 outs. And here's the first baseman. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. Hard hit to right center. Smith glides to the left. Makes a nice running catch. 2 left on base. Still trailing. 8-5 the score. He's definitely capable of more than this. I'm sure he'll be The first baseman, number 97, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today? Coming up to the dish for Scranton Wilkes-Barre, number 97, making a lot of contact recently, boasts a 10-game hitting streak. Late swing, fouled off. On 0-1, the delivery. Double play ball to second. Acrobatic throw for one. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 2 out and a runner in scoring position. The right fielder getting ready to hit. 2-1 pitch coming.
1-1-1.
Ripped on the ground to second. There with plenty of time. Inning over. First frame. Digging in for the Rail Riders, number 97. Hit into a double play the first time around. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit, right side. And 2 away now. Nobody on and 2 outs. Next to bat for the Rail Riders, number 97. Grounder to third. And it gets by. And that extends the inning. Luke Ritter will hit next.
Hey, no one better.
Here comes the 1-1. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second and out. That ends the inning. 1 away, tie game, and the go-ahead run at first. On the ground, 2 ball. Fires to second.
Out.
Throws in the dirt, but he scoops it. And the double play ends the inning. They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they get out of this jam. Runners on the corners and 2 out. The first baseman, the next to hit. 1 for 3.
Here we go, clutch up right now.
Base hit. In comes some insurance as the runner scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. First and second, 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Luke Ritter. This pitch popped up. Jordan. They limit the damage here. A couple of runs. Digging in for the Mets, Jose Azocar. Base hit. Coming to the plate. Comes across to score.
Head on the tag.
The tag at third, and he is out. No complaints about getting a team win, but he's capable of giving them more than he did today. So 2 down. The first baseman now at the plate. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses. Working on a nice 11-game hitting streak. Foul ball there. And that's outside. This one in the air, center field. Ramirez under it. And that's the third out. Midway in the first, no score. Man on at first, stepping to the plate for Scranton Wilkes-Barre, number 97. Ground ball to second base. Finds its way through for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. That knock runs his hitting streak to an even dozen, and he's really starting to open some eyes with this run he's on. Certainly swinging a very hot bat these days. Now the third baseman, Luke Ritter.
Luke Ritter.
Coach up, drive him in for us.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field. And that's the end of the inning. 2 left on base. They lead it 1-0. Runner at first with 1 gone. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Boston Barrow. Grounder might be 2. There's 1. To first. Nice pick. Double play. That's the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. 3 innings in the books in this one. Scranton Wilkes-Barre ahead in this game, 1-0. On to the next inning. Coming up to the dish for Scranton Wilkes-Barre, the first baseman, number 97.
Nope, that's inside.
Swing and a foul straight back. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Great time to go to the slider. He was clearly sitting fastball, which made his swing just a hair too early. Now he's got to protect with 2 strikes. And now the 1-2. That one not close. The count now 2-2. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Ground ball to third. Picks it up. Fires over to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th.
Third baseman, Luke.
Digging in for the Rail Riders, number 97. 1 for 3. And a curve misses outside. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. Next one misses. 3-0. Luke Ritter to bat next. Late on that fastball. He must have been sitting on something off speed. Fouls it off, and now 3-2. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. Luke Ritter digs in now.
Hey, no one better, huh?
Here's the 1-2 offering. Runner on the go, in the dirt. And no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Runner going again. Lays one down the left side. Whips it to first in time. And there's one away. Next to bat for the Rail Riders, Matt Watley.
Good, no one better. Here we go.
Now here's the 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. And in the ninth, they take the lead. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get a hit. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Trying to eke out at least one run and send this ball game to extras. Fly to center, and that ought to do it.
Ball, ball, ball.
The catch is made to end it. This wasn't his best game ever, but he definitely helped them in the win. The first baseman will hit next. Runner at second with nobody out. Defense will need to make some plays to avoid allowing that run. Here's a pop-up. Bro gets there under it. One down. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe, the kind of pitch hitters dream about. Beater measures 6'2". He works with a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he sometimes goes to the curveball. Runner at first, one away. To first, maybe a two-ball. Fires to second for one. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. One error in the inning, but nothing else. We've played 2 innings. Scranton Wilkes-Barre. And here's the first baseman, 0 for 1. Fouled off down the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that's a one-out single.
Now batting.
That hit makes it a baker's dozen games in a row for him with a knock, and he's really starting to cook at the plate. You can bet that the rest of the team has taken notice, and so have opposing pitchers. Owen Miller, the next to hit.
Hey, know what better? Need you right here.
Tidwell with a move to first, back in safely on the dive. Runner on the move. Tapped back to the mound. Now 2 out. Nice late-breaking slider there. Hitter was out in front, and that's a recipe for a weak grounder like you just saw. Runner at second here with 2 gone. Stepping to the plate for Scranton Wilkes-Barre, Oswald Peraza pops this up on the infield. And that's the end of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Moving on now to the home half of the 3rd inning. The Rail Riders out in front, 2-0. The first baseman getting ready to hit, 1 for 2. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Comes up empty, strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fly ball down the line. And no one can get to it, a foul ball. Runner at second with 2 down.
1 ball, 2
Rolls away
strikes.
a little bit. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Runner at second, 2 down. And that's
Ball,
off
that's
the
in.
inside edge. Swings through it for the K. Slider ran away for strike 3 there. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left on base. 1 out and the bases are empty. The first baseman now at the plate, 1 for 3. Lifted in the air, right field. It's carrying. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Coming up to the dish for Scranton Wilkes-Barre, number 97. Swing, high fly down the right field line. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. At least they got the win. That's probably the only thing cheering him up. So 2 down, and here's the first baseman, doing a fine job at the plate recently, currently working on a 13-game hitting streak. Got it started a little too early there, strike 1. A bit out in front there, might have thought it was the heater. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. 2-2 now, and he's already shown him the curveball a couple of times in the AB. I wouldn't be surprised to see him change tactics and come with a fastball. Pop up, foul on the right side. Schiro has a beat on it. And that's that. End of a half inning of play, no score. One out, runner at second base. Coming up to the dish for Syracuse, Billy Cook. 2-2, and the pitch. Here's a grounder up the middle. And a base hit right there. Headed for the plate. Comes in to score. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. That's a nice, simple approach there. Sent that one back through the middle for a clean base hit. Next to bat for the Rail Riders, number 97. 0 for 1 so far. A swing and a miss. Chases way out of the zone. Great pitch to get a swing like that. 1 out with a runner at second. Grounds it to short. And a base hit right there. Runner around third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And so he extends the hitting streak to 14 games. Every hitting streak has an element of luck to it, of course, but when you get up in this territory, you're clearly doing something right. I'm eager to see how far he can take this.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here.
Kick, the pitch, runner goes. Now a flare off the bat, and a base hit right there. Here comes the throw, and he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop.
1 out and runners on the corners. Digging in for the Rail Riders, Oswald Peraza. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This one's in the dirt. No action on the bases, though. We're here in the top half of the third. 1 run in the inning so far. Goes down on strikes, and he knew he should have offered it that one. 2 outs with runners at the corners. Next is the designated hitter, Luke Ritter. On the ground to short, Barrow. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. They get a run on 3. The first baseman digs in now, 1 for 2. This one chopped on the ground, and that's just foul. We're in the top of the 5th inning. 1 run in the inning so far. And he asks for time before the 0-1. Next one's fouled back. Oh, 0-2 now. Center field. Cook coming on this one. Snags it for the second out.
The bat, the third baseman, Pablo Aliendo.
And here's the catcher, Josh Bro. The Mets with the tying run at the dish.
2-2.
Nice stop. Throw from the knees. There's one.
He's out.
Double play. That
He's
is
out.
outstanding defense. One down. Coming up to the dish for Scranton Wilkes-Barre, number 97. On the ground, right side, Acuna. 2 away now.
Out.
Now batting, third baseman, Pablo.
We all know he's capable of more, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that. And here's the first baseman. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Defense will need to be sharp to keep them from crossing the plate. A frozen rope. Makes the play. And that should get the job done. Runner tagging from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Not your everyday sac fly there. He smoked that one, but it just couldn't find a safe landing spot. Have you got problems with polecats? Are you fussing with ferrets? Do stoats have you stumped? Then you ought to call Ralph's Weasel Emporium, the experts for all your vermin needs. Welcome back to Syracuse, top of the fourth inning. Bit of a relief for the pitcher there that the curve didn't drop into a more hittable spot. He needs to be a lot more careful with it if he doesn't want to see it get crushed. Foul ball there. One and two, here's the pitch. Fights it off, we'll see another. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a rocket. It's pretty deep. One up, one down. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization. Fouled off, he was late. First and second, 2 down. We're in the top of the 5th inning.
Here you go.
Ripped into the outfield. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall in foul ground. A run comes in on the play.
No one better right here.
So up next, Luke Ritter. Ground ball to the right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 run in the inning, but they leave a pair aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. 2 away here, nobody on. Next to bat for the Rail Riders, number 97. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Left field getting pretty deep.
Oh, that ball's got to go. Get up,
Way
ball.
back
Get
there.
Up, ball.
That one's gone. Flexes the power with that swing. A solo shot. And they add on. It's 4-0. They are feeling great right now. Already out in front. Then they add that homer.
4.
Hard ground ball. Base hit.
4.
Runner rounds third. On his way to the plate. Comes across to score.
Out on the tag.
to third, tag. Obviously, he was a big piece of their success in this ballgame. The first baseman, number 97. So 2 down. And here's the first baseman. Collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game.
Ball 1.
Here comes the 1-1 pitch. That one missed. Just missed with that one. Tried to get him with the backdoor slider. Now this is belted to right.
Come on, ball. Get up, get up.
It's pretty deep. That one is gone. That's gotta feel good. A solo blast. And that's how they take the lead. It's 1-0. That fastball was almost down at shoelace level, but he did a great job to drop the bat head and lift it with enough power to get it over the wall. Little chopper rolls foul. If he's gonna try to steal second, I'd expect it early in the count. The deeper into an at-bat you get, the less you want to chance it. Not even close there. And that's ball 1.
Hey, needs a
We're
right
here in
now.
the top
Keep it
half of the
going.
third. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And the count 1-2. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. And the 1-2. Right side, hard hit. Play made, that ends the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We move on. 1 away, runners at first and third. Stepping to the plate for Scranton Wilkes-Barre, number 97. Swing lifted to left field. Pretty deep. There to make the catch. Runner tagging, heading for home. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead.
Now batting, third baseman.
Nice team-first approach on that sacrifice fly. Good attitude for any minor leaguer to emulate. That one pushed foul. Alzolay, 6'1" right-hander, 210 pounds, and he's a native of Venezuela.
Get down.
Fly
Get
ball
down.
left field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. Always great to see a player as locked